Welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by my Dynamite co-host, the one, the only, Derek.
Yo.
We are here to review AEW Dynamite for June 1st, 2022. We are at the halfway point in the year. This year has flown, bro.
Oh, my God. Dude, summer's already here. Oh, man.
I'm telling you, man. I don't even know what to say, man. We're going to get into this Dynamite show here. I'm going to warn you guys now. Not a lot of notes, but there's a lot of discussion within this. So we're going to be talking about all that. I might even start off the show talking about what me and Derek are watching on television. Make sure you guys stick around for that. And there's only one way when you start this podcast. And you know we got to do it one time for the one time. Come with the intro from my man Montezi. Let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Are you having problems down there? Well, if you guys need to do some and get some winning going on, you guys are going to want to go to manscaped.com. Use our promo code EPW show. Manscaped has some of the best products in the world for manscaping. Now, this can be for anybody, not just the fellas. Ladies, I encourage you too. You guys can get some of the essentials, the Lawnmower 4.0. It would be a great gift for somebody. If somebody gave me some ball deodorant, I'd be happy. What do you say, D?
I second that notion.
Keep them balls fresh and clean. I was just on the grill a couple days ago, grilling up some burgers, some hot dogs, some chicken, some ribs. And
I'm gonna feel them ribs.
And when you're out there, you got to make sure you're cool and ready to win. And my ball deodorant had me covered. So you guys go to manscaped.com, promo code EPW show, and get that taken care of. Also, if you guys like free pro wrestling, powerslam.tv, promo code EPW show, 1 free month of independent wrestling on us. Check it out. You'll see some of your favorites who you can see now in AEW or WWE or Impact Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Get out there and tell us what you are watching on powerslam.tv. Derek, before we get into the shout-outs, man, what are you watching on television? Chat, same question here.
Right now, you know me, bro. I'm watching College World Series for baseball and softball right now. Got to lock in. Season has started, and we are ready to go.
Who you got for Game 7 NBA Finals? Dude, that's gonna be a tough. It's gonna come down to who plays better. Like it's the main three for Boston, and it's the main three. Like I think Horford and Draymond's like the X Factor matchup. It might even be Clay and Jaylen Brown. Like they gotta. I don't know, man.
Listen, if they stick to their guns and play defense like they're supposed to, switch up. Don't try to go beneath the pick. Don't try to go over the pick. Just switch as fast as you can. I definitely think Boston can do it. It just matters how much they really want
it. Yeah, that's a fact. Now, I will say this, just for things that I'm watching right now. I just finished Sonic 2. Intern absolutely loved it. This is what we pay for here at Everything Pro Wrestling. Sonic 2 kept his interest. That was the one thing I was very curious to see. He liked the first one. Second one did the same. So nice. Thumbs up. Also, I'm catching up on Stranger Things. I'm not done, so don't post any spoilers yet. I just finished episode 3 of the current season 4. But absolutely loving it. I just want people to know I'm just not a wrestling guy. And we're going to get into the wrestling stuff now, I promise you. But Microsoft, what are you doing to me? Let's get into who's in the chat. Positively E coming in here saying Disco Biscuits. Wasn't that guy a wrestler? Disco Biscuits. Yeah. BJ, what's going on, BJ? BJ came in and did the preview and predictions with me. Shout out to him. He said this was a damn fine show. Hope everyone is doing well and excellent tonight. Same to you, BJ. Same to you. Matt Lopez says this was an insane show. And he also says Derek's favorite line. Good evening. Positively, he said, wow, dang, damn. You gotta know. You feel it a little bit more since they did the New Jack with it. Derek's hating, bro.
Nah, bro.
It's okay,
bro. I'm just saying that's from an unsaid movie because I can't give the promotion on that, but y'all should know where that came from. That's what I know it from. I didn't care for it.
He's referring to a movie with Charlie Sheen in it. What an awesome main match between Mox and Garcia. I will agree, Ace. And Ace, yes. Thank you for assisting with the modding in the chat. I appreciate y'all. That MJF promo was fire. Punk keeps running from Kenta. You ain't wrong, Tokyo. Deanna said, hey, peeps. What's going on, Deanna? How you doing? MJF's promo was fire. CJ padding the card for Game 7, laughing out loud. I might be E. Just so you know, Tony Khan, I sent you the tweet. They were talking about the AEW roster. He sounds like he's trying to squeeze some more people in. He was like, hold on now. I paid a lot of money for this game. When the big honcho starts talking, Tony, we got time. We got time to listen. Exactly. So hopefully they are able to add some people. I don't know when this game's coming out. I can't tell you guys. Keep it locked to the channel, though. Subscribe, and I will do my best to provide anything I can on the video game stuff. Probably around this time now, you guys will probably see like one of those little cards flashing. I'll put up the video game series stuff with Brian Williams up here. Shout out to Brian Williams as well. Matt Lopez at Let's Go Rangers. Kenta, I say you he did. I want to see MJF versus The Rock in a promo battle. Oh, man. Ooh. Tanahashi, yes, we're gonna get into that too. In the city of LA. What's going on, Azan? I appreciate you, fam. Turn off American Dad. I'm mad. Actually, American Dad probably is on my television right now. I'm mad Azan after this week. AEW is going back Midwest. They need to come back to Cincy. They should come back to Cincinnati. What's TV? Only watch TV for wrestling lately. Otherwise, it's Netflix. Yeah, I meant anything you're watching. I'm old school. I'm sorry. Tennessee. Yeah, they should come there too. Only X Factor I got is Albert and Just Incredible. Peace. I'm about to start Severance and the G Word this week. Caught up in Promised Neverland. Okay. Sup, Conrad and Derek? Well, it's our good friend Jesus De Leon. What's going on, Jesus? Did y'all tonight show what was like the Raw after WrestleMania? There ain't nothing that bad, bro. It's good since we got returns and a debut on Dynamite. Dynamite was fun tonight for the people in Cali. If you guys can't tell, the forum is what's behind us, and I did put the Laker colors without, doing it. Right. Actually, I had a yellow shirt on. This is why we started late. I had a yellow shirt on, but it wasn't working with it.
Yep, this time it's on him.
But I will deflect and say Derek was also only a minute early tonight, so we will blame him for everything. Thank you, chat. Did you see the end credit for Sonic, Conrad? Yes, I did. And it was nice. Thomas Polster, what's going on? Good evening, good sir. Jocelyn saying Europe. Obi-Wan, Power Rangers, and a bunch of anime, Matt Lopez says. Tokyo's watching Demon Slayer. Jocelyn said solid show tonight. R-Dub said I survived the nuclear bomb that was released tonight on the show. Good, R-Dub, good. Pro Wrestler Shoot says what's going on? Yeah. Jesse James. James was at the show tonight too. Shout out to him. Yo, Wardlow, next TNT champ. Could be Malik Murray. Could be. Thank you for joining us. Tony Khan signing the world. He gonna have to steal your AEW versus the world idea. I told you, bro, he should. I'm curious if someone's getting ready to sign with AEW, and I don't mean Wyndham, LOL. Curious. I'm so curious. Let's get into this show, though, Derek. So, tonight, we started off with a 6-man tag, Derek's favorite, the classic trios match. Now, we had CM Punk and FTR. I think we can dub them the Bret Hart Appreciation Society versus Max Caster and the Gun Club, to be respectful, also known as the Ass Boys. Yo, Max Caster's raps, bro, I can't lie, they haven't missed.
Them joints been on point.
He's been coming out just like he's just been ready, bro. He's just been ready. But I love it, man. I love it. I think it's been absolutely fabulous what they've been doing with the Acclaimed and the Ass Boys.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Bowens is still part of the act, and Scissor me, daddy ass. Greatness. I just love the Acclaim. Listen, this is setting up the Acclaim versus the Gun Club down the line. I'm telling you guys, the Acclaim's going to turn babyface because they are too loved. They get such a reaction when they come out,
bro. I can't wait for that. That's going to be dope. That'll be really, really dope.
Facts. I love it, and I thought that it was really good. I really don't have a lot to say. This show is all about the fallout from Double or Nothing. We covered Double or Nothing. We were tired as hell, for the record, too, when you listen to that review. It's the usual thing after AEW pay-per-views. We're tired. It just comes with the territory at this point.
Yep.
But I thought they did a really good job here with what they were doing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Punk had he missed the top rope and slipped. I don't mind that, though. Botches are going to happen. If it was a real fight, you're going to slip, you're going to fall. I was cool with it. Then it seemed like they had a little bit of a hard time getting back on. Derek's Mr. Perfect over here. Don't ever let me catch Derek slipping. He's gonna get crapped on. I think you got to give him some respect, though, man.
Yes, I will give him respect. You know, it was probably hot as hell in there.
Yeah,
a lot of sweat on up. You know, hand sweat on the ropes. So I get it. It is what it is.
Punk slip, whatever. It happens.
But Punk's old.
And chill with that. He's 43.
He's
40,
wrestling old.
43 is the new 33.
He's wrestling old, bro.
No, I don't think so. I think his style's still the same. Go back and watch. He's still doing the exact same moves. GTS, Hurricanranas.
This is true.
Springboard clothesline.
He still got old.
He did the wrestling. Buckshot lariat, bro.
How many times do you have to practice that?
I don't know, but it was good, though.
Probably had to practice that all day, so he didn't miss it.
FTR come in, and they're so basically it was a GTS into the big rig on, I can't remember which ass boy it was. I think it was Austin.
Yeah. I think Cole got knocked out. Well, not knocked out, but he got thrown out of the ring.
Yeah, he got knocked out. And well done though situation. They get the win. I'm here to talk about the after effect of it. And bro, when I saw the music hit and CM Punk was saying he made a mistake, he acknowledged that he messed up. And he said, I'm a champ. I got learning to do at all times, so that's what I'm going to do. We get the announcement that Hiroshi Tanahashi, the ace.
What was the signing to it?
Yeah. Okay. Derek knows nothing about New Japan yet. I can't wait. He's actually gonna have to watch a pay-per-view on June 26th with us. And I don't know. That might be the show we let Rob cover with us. But I'm interested to hear Derek's thoughts too. So I don't know. Maybe all three of us will figure out a way to do this. But that should be fun.
All right, bro. I promise you. When is it?
June 26th.
June 26th. All right. Gotta remind me to set in the line.
Good list too, Matt. By the way. And Spider-Man, X-Men, Gargoyles. He's going.
Spider-Man was okay.
It was all right. Max was on fire. Deanna said they are making the trios titles and are probably coming out at All Out or a tournament. I think they're just waiting for a low moment. I still think he's waiting until Kenny's back. He said he's had the belts for a while. He just hasn't debuted them. I think AEW is getting new pillars. I don't know about that, Malik. I don't know about that. We could see it. At least Punk admitted to it. That's a fact. Sup, did I miss the conversation about the pipe bomb? No, we haven't gotten there yet. CM Punk was probably in the back yelling word for word, bar for bar in his Soulja Boy voice. You know who says shit like 43 is the new 33? Oh, motherfuckers. That's me, bro. That's me. Austin with that goofy selling. Yeah, but you know what? I can appreciate that from him.
Yeah.
I always liked Austin Gunn doing the selling here, but Tanahashi, the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling, being part of this, absolutely great, man. Absolutely. I didn't think we were going to get this match. I thought we were going to get tag matches. I still think it should be Kenta, though. There is a beef over the GTS, bro. He was like, y'all stop stealing my moves. You stole my moves from me. I'm sick of it, and I want them back. Right. I think there's something to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, people are loving the ace. Go ace. I love that, man. I do wonder. You guys are getting into MJF. We'll get into that. That's coming up next. Derek, you've been missing out, my man. Yeah, Derek. Well, he can't hang. I'm telling you. Derek only stays up for Monday Night Raw. That's it. I'm a little shocked that Tanahashi's not fighting Mox at the pay-per-view. We got to get that match soon, too. We need some stardom. I agree, Tokyo. I would like it. Scissor me daddy Bowens with the daddy talk. Too funny. Kenta is hurt, though. Yeah, he is hurt. Maybe that's the reason why we didn't get it. People are saying stuff about MJF. We got Kenta is hurt. Yeah, I wouldn't want to feel those injuries he got. I'm disappointed that it's not Kenta, but makes me think him and Punk got real heat. No, Sig, it's what they said in the chat. He's hurt still. He's hurt. I don't know if you remember the when he fell off that ladder and he broke bones. He was donezo from that. So unfortunately, he won't be getting in. But Punk versus Tanahashi at the Forbidden Door, I'm with it. Next up, MJF comes out. This guy. This, I feel we could say, is his pipe bomb moment.
Yes, I will agree with that. This is definitely a pipe bomb.
I'm going to give it to you, Derek. What did you think of MJF's moment here? His time to shine, as they would say. I was shocked that they were giving him the mic with all the rumors of they got beef. There's some problems with MJF brewing with AEW and company.
I enjoyed it, bro. Like, honestly, I will admit I did not see CM Punk's pipe bomb. This man told me about it and replayed it for me. So I didn't see it in person. But this pipe bomb was like a quick 2-piece and a nut shot.
Yeah, he was talking crazy.
But I enjoyed it though. This was like this was a promo I haven't heard in like a long time, and this is something that I enjoyed. I need more of this because this was cold.
Let me see here.
Cold facts.
I got a tweet coming in. I got people saying you're working yourself into a shoot, brother. Oh, Kenta's hips busted too. Dang, bro. Yo, he got messed up, man. Since it's completely censored. Oh my goodness. I've just been given the uncensored part of what MJF said. I will not be playing this out loud because I'm pretty sure that's a copyright, or we at YouTube do not promote this type of language in our streams.
Strike number one.
But it is out there. James Skaggs has it up, so credit to him on Twitter. R-Dub said MJF wins the AEW title and leaves the company with it. That should be wild, R-Dub. But I have seen a couple people saying that Punk did it better. It felt more real with Punk. But this time it's different though, Sick. This time it's a heel like shooting on the company, which is different. I don't think this is gonna make MJF a babyface. I think this is gonna make the fans not feel him. But he talks about the Tony Khan situation. He talked about it being all friends wrestling, which wrestling is all about nepotism. I saw a stupid tweet on Sunday that I got about this where, it was real nepotism to give Adam Cole and Britt Baker the Owen Hart Cup. What? What are you talking about, bro? Who else was going to win this? Joe doesn't need it.
Right.
Give it to Cole. He's the one who just lost, and you're trying to elevate him. I don't get people, man. Whatever. Moving forward. So it was all friends wrestling. Absolutely. We've heard that said. And he's talking about he could carry the company on his back. MJF said wrestling is full of uneducated fans who don't know shit. I was going to come on here and say everything pro wrestling is a show by uneducated fans who don't know shit, but I refrained. Like, what the hell? And he just got in. He was using the term mark a lot. I'm not the biggest fan of that term because I feel like if we're all watching wrestling and we're talking about it,
we're all marks.
Yeah, I think it's one of those just accept it kind of deals. MJF is going off after that, and he says Tony Khan, and he talks about the fans flip-flopping. Very true.
Yes.
Very true about this shit. I don't know, man.
It is a little too much. You're on my side. Oh, wait, now you're not on my side.
Or 1 minute something's cool. Like, I always knew MJF had talent, when he was like, people were in the ring saying MJF doesn't know how to wrestle. And I'm like, no, he's smart. He knows he doesn't have to do all that dumb shit. His mouth is the moneymaker.
Right.
That's what gets him in trouble. That's what gets him the heat he needs. So then people want to see him get his ass kicked.
Right.
MJF doesn't have to do all that. We've seen him do the backflips. He can do all that shit. He just doesn't need to. I thought it was real smart what he said here. He also talked about Tony Khan signing ex-WWE guys and getting them paid. That seemed like a little shy. He's like, what do I need to do to get paid around here? Do I need to be an ex-WWE guy?
Oh, man.
And shit got real. And he says Tony Khan won't reach into his pockets to pay him. He's swearing, and then his mic gets cut off. Well done. Well done. And actually, after the fact, they said Punk and security kind of like went to go and like chase him out, and then MJF just ran out the building, and that was it. Very interesting. Let's get into some of these comments here. I'm telling this kid, got it, bro. He's going to be the world champion. MJF reminds me so much of Edge. You see that, Derek? You're an Edge fan.
Exactly.
But do you see MJF like Edge?
Oh,
I think MJF's his own.
yeah. No. MJF. I mean, no. Yeah. I see him as his own.
I mean, they're both
they're
both D-bags, but
I mean, it really depends on what you're looking at, though.
Right. Six says, I'm not impressed, Maxwell. You and your scarf can fuck off to WWE if this is real. Laugh out loud. And his scarf's out of season. No, I'm just kidding. This is one of them corny old Russo work shoots. I don't want Tony as an on-screen character. Thumbs down. I don't think he's going to be an on-screen character, though, E. He doesn't have to be. I think the story here is going to be MJF carrying it, talking about they won't give me what I want, and they know what I want. He has basically turned all that Wardlow loss is washed, is what he did tonight.
Yes.
He basically was like, yeah, nah, that's not happening. MJF is the new Pillman with this stuff. Yeah. Oh, you get what he said? Text, bruh. Text me. Ruby Soho needs that cup to win. She kind of ass right now. I don't think Ruby. We'll see. I think Ruby's in an all right spot. We'll get into her later. MJF is a crybaby, wants more money and stay in lane, boy. I don't think he needs to. MJF doing this kind of promo only means they have come into some kind of agreement, in my opinion. Probably so. Listen, wrestling is wrestling. This dude wants to make as much money as he can in a certain amount of time. He's an independent contractor, technically.
Yes.
He's trying to get his bread. I understand. There's just a way to go about it, and there's a thought process that you need to have while doing it.
Right.
You can't expect Tony to sign you and give you more money unless you sign on for more years. Deanna said MJF did speak some facts. Fickle fans, Brian Danielson voice. Fickle. It's the fans' right to flip flop and debate on shit they don't know about anyway. We pay the money. Let us be clueless and stupid. 100% sick. MJF was technically an ex-WWE guy that didn't win Tough Enough. He was never on Tough Enough, though. He tried out for Tough Enough. I feel this is the level of an Austin 316 over Punk's pipe bomb. It's now MJF versus the AEW machine led by Tony Khan. Interesting. Facts, Matt Lopez. It's weird to see Adam Cole, a HBK guy, win a tournament by a heart. WWE have him doing jobs to KO. Come on now, y'all. I'm calling out MJF versus Punk at All Out. It could be. It could be.
Yeah.
I'm not MJF. I'm his younger brother, EJF. Peace. Who wants to walk with Elias? Listen, I don't know what else we can say about this except for I would just be on the lookout. I think you can stretch this storyline out. I don't know if it happens at All Out, but maybe Revolution. Maybe you could do something interesting at All Out next year. I don't know. There's a lot of things to where he could say he's got the title 2024.
Right.
Am I going to leave with the belt? Maybe I'll take it to WWE and put it right on Vince McMahon's desk. We'll see. Let's see here. So what's MJF's next feud going to be? I don't know if he needs one. You could just have him pop up one here and there.
Yeah.
You have excitement. This is a storyline that you have to think of, and what are we going to do? MJF wants to get buried by the tribal chief. Revolution would make sense, Deanna says. Yeah. They've got time for this. Take your time. Be cool.
Spread it out. Space it out. Let it air out all the way through so that we can get the biggest payoff
Possible 4. That's the key. Tonight, though, we had an announcement. Johnny Elite has an open contract to fight anyone in AEW. Still not signed, but Johnny Elite is looking to make an impact, we shall say.
Impact?
Johnny Elite has the challenge out there, but then we get a promo from Miro. He's back, and he is here to redeem. And Miro stomps a mud hole in Johnny Elite and walks it dry. He beat this man's ass. Yo, when he was stomping him on the ground, bro, I loved it.
Yo, he went in. He was like, yep, you about to feel this. You about to feel all this.
And all you see is Johnny Elite. He's just down there just...
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
He got stomped. Eventually, he locks in the game over, and Johnny Elite taps out. I'm happy Miro's back.
Yes.
I kind of want Miro to get the TNT Championship back.
Yes. But you know what though? I want him to get it. I want him to get it back. But in the same token of breath, I want him to get it back through Rampage. Like not the show. I'm saying like just going on a Rampage, and then make it so that whoever has the TNT title, like ducking and dodging, and like eventually you're gonna have to come out and wrestle.
I think you could even take your time with this and make him a babyface.
That's what I'm saying. Like drag it out for a good amount of time.
Yo, random fact I found out this week. Did anybody else know Ricky Starks was at WrestleMania 31 and he was part of Miro's like crew when he came out in the tank?
No.
Yeah. I just saw a picture of it. I was like, yo, what? And somebody had just posted, I think it was on Reddit or somewhere. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Oh, wow.
When MJF becomes champion, he should lose it to Darby. Darby is one of the names I could see him losing it to, or Wardlow. 100%. Miro versus God is the feud of 20. Yo, chill. Miro was looking good. Happy to see Miro back. Miro wants God so bad. I want Wardlow to win the TNT Championship. He's another name you could put in there if you wanted to. Let Miro get his belt back. Facts. I want Wardlow versus Miro for the TNT Championship. Hell yeah. Give Sky a chance. Listen, I'm not saying Sky doesn't deserve a chance. What I'm saying is let it happen.
Yeah.
Let it rock. Sky can be the champ for a while. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it. I'm saying let it simmer. Let it simmer.
Pretty much. I say if you let Sky run with it for a little bit longer, then when it's time to put the belt on somebody else, you give it to Warlow. Within that time, you're making Miro run through the whole roster to get to where he wants to be. Then you have Miro versus Warlow for the TNT title. Miro gets the belt back, and he goes on a tear with that.
Yeah, he said Ricky who? Ricky Starks, baby. Ricky. If this was a setup, I am super pissed about this. Every week we got to go through this hot garbage. Why can't you just say the man's name regularly? Spanish. It's not fair. It's not fair. My show gets taken over by this every time. Every time. Let's see here. Matt Lopez, I just saw that pic. MJF was technically ex-security guard, which no one talks about. That was when Joe bullied him, which I love. Vincent Shane versus HBK and God. Yes, Joe pushed him. Sky is good, but the problem with him is like he doesn't have that it like the factory.
Oh, it factor.
Oh, that it factor. Thank you, Derek. I could not read this. Sammy Guevara feud killed that title, really. Yeah, they got to get it back on track now. Did you see Sammy and Ty taking a break? Yeah, that's weak, Eric. They're going to be fine. They'll be back causing some shenanigans. They're the AAA mixed tag champs. Those rat bastards. After this, we were promised a segment with the Chris Jericho Society, the Jericho Appreciation Society. They recapped their match. That match was great. Great.
And bloody.
Mustard on the back. Music getting ruined. Top ropes, people getting choked. Eddie Kingston with gasoline thinking it's Grand Theft Auto. Absolute mayhem. If you haven't, go back and check out our Double or Nothing review. Pure greatness within all of this. They come out, and this is leading to a fight. Kingston and Regal come out. Regal yells, "Blood and guts," which everybody wanted. It's the new War Games. And after that, he basically gets ready to leave. They're like, okay, we're not doing the match. Kingston says, I'll fight all of you. He runs right down, and he tries to fight all of them because he's a fool. Jericho stays in the ring, and Ortiz comes up with, I don't know if it's oranges, baseballs, but he hits him with that sock.
Sweet Valencia oranges. Won't leave a bruise. Let him know who's boss.
It's from Family Guy if you don't know. Jericho goes down. He pulls out scissors and begins to cut Chris Jericho's hair. What the hell is going on? That pissed Jericho off enough to say he accepts the blood and guts match. So it sounds like it's going to be the same 5-on-5 match. This should be good. Absolutely fun. More on that in a little bit. Then we get into are you looking forward to this blood and guts match? I guess that's the first question.
I think so. I think if they deliver on what they delivered for the pay-per-view and then some, I definitely feel like this will top the last match. Only if they really buy into it and make it better than what it was the last time. But I don't know, that's kind of a hard thing to do when you put on a show like that.
I remember enjoying the last one a lot. So this should be really fun. And with Kingston in there cutting the promos, this is going to be good. I really like what they've done with this feud, and I'm glad. And this should be the end of it after this.
Yes.
So let them do that, and then call it a day. After that, we get highlights from Double or Nothing. Samoa Joe was being interviewed. I hate when people do interviews after a person loses. What the hell do you think he wants to talk about? How do you feel after that loss? Even in sports games, I'm like, bro, why are you asking that question? You're asking for trouble.
You're asking for a bad attitude, basically.
asking for someone to cuss you out.
Right, exactly.
Deanna said I want to see him go back to Kingston Punk. Speaking of Kingston, facts. What do we see Julia doing with the House of Black? Derek, I'm gonna throw that to you. What do you want to see Julia do?
Oh, right now, she's got to be. Oh God. Dare I say, she has to be what we did not receive in the last, well, not the last, but what we did not receive from the other show that should have happened in that show. So I think that's what we'll get in the beginning. Hopefully, if they do it right, I'm hoping and praying that they do. Because if they do it right, then that should show how everything should have went on the other side.
Right? Ian Glazier, thank you for joining us. Seems like Bryan Danielson could be the one hesitant to join the team. Absolutely. Kingston poured gasoline on him too. BCC have to win. Whoa, BBC is something else, my good friend. BCC have to win blood and guts. I think so. Ian, we haven't covered that match yet. We'll get to it in a little bit. Do you feel like this is AEW Chapter 4 starting tonight? I do. I do. I feel like it's a different way of them going into certain things. Some feuds continued, some have turned into a different way.
Yeah.
I think we'll know more once we get past this Forbidden Door pay-per-view, and I feel like July and August will all be built towards All Out, and that's going to be fun too. Enjoy the ride, guys. As wrestling fans, I think we forget to do that sometimes.
Absolutely.
Joe got jumped by Jay Lethal and Company with a steel chair. They're still working on his arm. This feud is continuing for, I'm assuming, the Ring of Honor television title, but Satnam Singh and Sanjay Dutt help those rascals. So there's going to be more on that in the future. Next up, the match that changed a few times, bro. I don't know if you guys know, but I did this graphic like so many damn times I got pissed. So we got signed up for a 10-man tag. Originally, Jeff Hardy was in Darby Allin's spot here, and Adam Cole was in Hikuleo's spot. But that changed. I have nothing. I'm telling you, nothing in real worthy notes in this. Because Jeff Hardy's injured. Adam Cole's hurt too. They're kind of like recovering.
Yeah.
And these guys had to fill in. So they had Darby Allin fill in for Jeff and Hikuleo fill in for Cole. That works. Bullet Club. There's something going on with that. And I think it's going to happen at Forbidden Door. Bullet Club and the Undisputed Elite. Interesting things. And we got Christian and Matt Hardy. That makes things interesting with the tag champs. In this match, this was exactly what you thought it would be, bro. This was a high-flying spectacle throughout all of this.
It definitely was. A lot of high-octane moves, a lot of high energy, a lot of moves that were executed the way that they should have been. This was a good match until Hikuleo.
I think that was for you. Nice shirt.
I think Hikuleo kind of.
Oh, I'll get into that. Yeah, Hikuleo took a nasty spell.
Yes.
It was weird though because Darby pulled the ropes down. I think he went to feel for them and they were gone because Darby has to use his whole body to like pull those joints down.
Yeah,
and he just fell and we thought he could have hit his neck or something. But I'm glad Hikuleo's okay. That was a nasty spill. Young Bucks actually get the win here. Jungle Boy gets caught and eventually they hit him with a Meltzer driver. And Matt Hardy got taken out by the high-low from Undisputed Elite, the Fish and O'Reilly. They just took him out. Total elimination, some may call it. Yeah. He was out. Meltzer driver on Jungle Boy. 1, 2, 3. They collided into each other, though.
Yes.
After the match is the real story. And I told y'all this shit was coming. I had a feeling. So, Christian bumped into Jungle Boy. Okay. They bumped into each other. But afterwards, Christian said, Jungle Boy, come here, man. And Matt Hardy's like, hey, I'm sorry, man. He was trying to apologize to him, and Christian kind of pulled Jungle Boy away, like, don't listen to him. The Hardys have always sucked, and you listen to me and Edge, all right? That's what it felt like. So they walked away from him, and Matt was kind of looking like, what the hell is this? I think we're going to get Jurassic Express versus the Hardy Boys for the tag titles, and I think the Hardys win them.
I agree with that. This is the last go-round for them. So let them go out on top. It doesn't even have to be a long run. Just let them get the tag titles one more time to really solidify it to be one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And why not?
I think you could do a short reign and then have them drop them to FTR. Like you can spread the wealth around. I'm not saying Hardy Boys need to be champs for a year.
No,
I don't think you're gonna make it that long.
No.
Their bodies are beat up, but I think you can have some fun with this. Even if it's for one pay-per-view, they defend them and then they're getting ready to drop them. Right. But I think the Hardys do deserve the tag titles as well.
Yeah, because let's face it, retirement is coming up very fast for both of them. More so Jeff than Matt. Matt probably still got a little bit more time than Jeff, but Jeff's body is like shot.
Yeah. And I think Matt's someone who you would want to consider having backstage to be a coach, a trainer, something, whatever he wants to do. E said PWG match. I could agree with that. The Young Bucks won. Yes, Ian. He better be okay after King Haku show back up. Yeah, we don't need Haku. That's my dog right there. The Tongan Death Grip was my move. You never know. The Undisputed Elite won that. That's all that matters. That's true, Ace. Christian grabbed a Jungle Boy like he was his kid. Jungle Boy on a pole match. Christian grabbed a Jungle Boy away from Matt Hardy like a concerned parent. No bad influence. He's too broken. Oh, my goodness. So after that, we get Swerve in Our Glory. They cut a promo. And it was kind of meant to show, like, Swerve Strickland, like, is a mogul. He's getting deals. He had clothes lined up. He had I believe it was the director from Black Panther from the MCU.
Yep.
I can't remember the fashion. He had a fashion designer there. He had someone in music. He had a bunch of different things. And Keith Lee was also there. So it seems like this friendship isn't over yet, but maybe they made it sound like they could break off and go back into singles. It seems like they didn't know what they wanted to do with them yet.
Right. I would like to see them kind of stretch it just a little bit, at least make a run. And if it doesn't work, then you break them up after that. I don't think I would like to see them break up just yet. Let them go, make a run, take a shot at the titles. Because we both know Swerve and Keith Lee are better off as singles.
I think they have more to offer as singles.
Yes. So let them take their quick little run to go for the titles, but let them challenge for the titles, but they don't ever win them. And then just break up like, hey, we were cool. We're still cool. You know, I got your back. We got my back. Whatever. Cool. Deuces.
Yeah. Swerve got all them deals WWE keeps people from. Facts. Lita, not lots. Yeah, I knew where you were going with that. You know, that's one of my big beefs with Edge. Had that damn Lita stuff. Athena comes out. Athena, Ember Moon, the former Ember Moon, I should say. She gets to have a promo with Tony Schiavone. And Tony's out there talking to Athena, and she says that she wants to challenge Jade Cargill. She says that she is going to be the one to put that first L onto her record. And we hear, cut the shit, Tony. And it's Jade Cargill. And she's coming out with her and the baddies, the whole crew, and her new publicist, Derek. Her publicist, Stokely Hathaway. I love that name. And I thought the former Malcolm Bivens did a damn good job. I was excited to see him because someone said you can't be excited for managers on Twitter to
Why
me.
not?
I don't know, bro.
Why not? Bro, that's like saying, God rest his soul, but if Paul Bearer was still alive and he came over, you wouldn't be excited to see Paul Bearer? Like, I would be excited for that.
Hold on, let me address this for E. He said, did they say anything about Adam Cole being on G4 stream tomorrow? I did not hear anything about that, E, but I'm sure they probably mentioned it. I tune commentary out. I have a bad problem with this. I blame years of Michael Cole, though. I just tune it out. Like, I really do not hear the errors anymore because I just can't listen to it. I'm just like, dude, shut up.
No, they are rough.
Sometimes they're talking hot garbage. Like, if it's a good commentary duo, I don't mind it as much, but not when they're just spewing trash. It's just there's a blockade up. Athena, we got the Z's and the yawn. Come on now. Happy for Athena. Athena looks happy. Yeah, good for Athena. I want to see what she does here. Let's see. I'm willing to give her a shot.
That's all you can do right now.
Yeah, I always thought she was an excellent talent, very underutilized, especially on the main roster when she got called up to there in WWE.
Oh God, what did she even do anything on the main roster?
She wrestled for the title a couple times, but she never won the belt in a way that was like respected in NXT because Asuka was the champ and they let Asuka retire with the belt and then she got it. And it's like, she should have beat her because now she looks less than.
Right, yeah.
So that always hurt her in my opinion. But this is a different world. Let's see what happens with it. After that, Anna Jay and Chris Statlander come out to help Athena. And it looks like they're setting up a 6-woman tag match, possibly. I'm with that. I'm interested in what they do with that. No Smart Mark Sterling. It seems like they've had my guy take over here, Stokely Hathaway.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Looks like someone got their divorce papers.
Who are you talking about? Who?
Smart Mark Sterling.
He didn't get divorced. You leave that man alone. He's probably just on the legal team now. Maybe Stokely works for him.
I'm just saying, bro. Smart Mark Sterling might have gotten divorced, bro.
Yeah, Deanna said they messed up her character bad. Truly did. Next up, we have ourselves a nice match. Warlow versus JD Drake. This match lasted way longer this graphic lasted way longer than the match was. JD Drake pretty much got squashed here. They're continuing to use like the Goldberg style entrance for Wardlow. That is appreciated. They use that entrance for him. We get into pretty much what is a squash match, 2 power bombs over and over, and it's all over. The fans loved it. They were feeling it still. Following the match, Wardlow was served with paperwork of a class action lawsuit by Smart Mark Sterling. See, he's still around.
He's still around, but I think he just got divorced. That's all. Or maybe just separation. That's all.
His neck hurts. Don't cause the man any stress. Mark Sterling goes in there and he tells Wardlow, we're giving you a class action lawsuit for AEW arena security people or whatever he called it. It was something stupid.
Like a security arena association or something like that.
Yeah, it was something dumb like that. I was just crying laughing. Mark is the lawyer. Stokely is the publicist. See? They know. They got a crew.
He got divorced.
We'll see.
They only kept him because he could still work the paper side of it.
Going back to Wardlow. Wardlow ends up powerbombing some more security folks. And yeah, basically showing Wardlow doesn't give a shit, ripped up the lawsuit and stuffed it down the dude's throat. I like it. Wardlow's a badass.
Yes.
Moving on. We get a backstage promo from Men of the Year. Scorpio Sky is talking about he's going to face Dante Martin on Rampage, and right before he can snap his fingers, Dante Martin puts his hands over his hands, and he's like, "Nah, bro.
I'm gonna show you what I can do."
We'll see what happens on Friday. That's going to be a interesting matchup.
I would like to see that on a pay-per-view. Forget Rampage. Like, no disrespect to Rampage, but
I think this is a good match for Dante. Dante's still in learning mode, and I like this for him. I like it a lot. Let's see. Wardlow's next feud is against the Security. Nah, Derek, she's got both. She got both. Let's see. We'll see who's right. Give it a couple weeks. If we don't see Smart Mark Sterling anymore, we'll know. We'll know what happened to him. Next up, we got Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Jamie Hayter teaming up to go up against Toni Storm and one of my favorites, Ruby Soho. Great picture, by the way, for Ruby Soho. I don't know why I love that,
but you know what? The background fits.
It does.
The background fits.
It does. In the city. But in this one, overall, I thought this was a really entertaining women's tag match. Hard hitting.
Yes.
Hard hitting. Bro, like we saw the usual spot that Jamie Hayter takes with the cross body where she jumps up into it onto the ground.
Yes.
But everything was just on point. The suplexes on the floor. Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter just beating the crap out of each other, thinking it's Stardom or Shimmer. Like, what are you two doing? You guys are going in. And I loved it, though. I like seeing them get to work against each other. It's a lot of fun. They were two of my favorites when I used to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. This has been a good, or this was a good match for the women in a tag team match that we haven't really seen in I won't say a long time, but it's been a while since we've had a tag team match for the women that turned out like this. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It did its job as to what it was supposed to do, but it was enjoyable at the same time. That's what you want to see in a women's match. You don't want to sit there and then just hear people talking that aren't talking about the match or even invested in it. People were invested in this match.
Yeah. And I'm really like, and here's the weird thing. I heard people complaining about the show, but all the women wrestling fans should be praising the show because you got your 3 women's matches that you wanted. You usually don't get that on a card. So I hope you're enjoying this great action. When it's there and it's good, praise it. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Now, in this one, Ruby ends up getting the win for her team. She landed I don't know how to explain. It's like a flatliner Sister Abigail. It's weird. Like, she doesn't go as far down as the way Bray/Wyndham used to do it, but she stands up and kind of like does like a twist. I thought it looked good. It looked really well done how she did it.
No, it definitely looked good.
But we've been talking crap about Ruby Soho not putting on good matches. Ruby Soho has been delivering.
She has.
You gotta give it up, I think, for I'm really impressed with what she's been doing. I hope they continue to put her in storylines. I like it right now. We got people saying Jamie Hayter is going to turn on Brick. Tokyo says this match was a fire tag match. Love seeing Tony versus Hayter. Peaches and cream. Jamie Hayter hits Toni Storm and Ruby Soho with the belt after the match. Yes. She comes in, takes him out with the Owen Hart Championship belt. Those belts are beautiful.
They are. And chat, let me know if you noticed at the end of Jamie Hayter using the belt, did anybody see Britt Baker's eyes?
What? Oh, you have to elaborate because I missed this too.
Oh, okay. So after Jamie Hayter used the belt to knock out Toni Storm and Ruby Soho, she's, you see the part where she was standing there, like basking in the ambience? Okay. So Britt Baker definitely stood up and, she was like, but looked down at the belt. That might be starting something.
Okay. Britt was pissed and wanted her baby back.
See?
Okay. I saw that part. I saw like that Britt was kind of like, yeah, give that back. But I didn't see the look.
Oh, bro, I promise you, look at it. It's like, okay, Jamie, you did your thing. Oh, wait, time out. Let me get that back.
See, Derek gets to be more observant because he's not taking notes. He's just watching the show. He just gets to watch and come on here and have an opinion. I got to take notes. I got to get graphics. I got to be stressed. It's bullshit.
That's why I got you back, bro.
And tonight, in the main event, love when I say that on Rampage, it's Daniel Garcia versus Jon Moxley. Yo, has anybody main evented more than Daniel Garcia? I may need notes on this. I may need the stat people for AEW or the stat people in the wrestling community. Has Daniel Garcia has to be a top 5 main eventer for Dynamite.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's no way he's not, bro. He's been in the most main event matches than anybody. But tonight's main event, you ain't got nothing to say.
No.
He delivered tonight.
Absolutely delivered on all accounts.
So, Derek, getting into this, William Regal, Chris Jericho on commentary. Too many people talking.
Oh,
we find out that Detroit is getting blood and guts. It was confirmed afterwards, so I put unless I misheard, but it was confirmed afterwards. And we're going to the Dynamite the week after.
That's twice.
That's twice now. You've been messing with us, but I hope that we get something good too, though. But we're gonna be like the Brody Lee show in Rochester. So.
Yeah.
And there probably won't be a review that week, but I don't know. We'll come back. We'll have some fun.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So after that, we get a vicious headbutt. Yo, Moxley got opened by this. It was probably from where he got cut before, but I think maybe they wanted to do this to hype up blood and guts. Yeah. I don't know. Interesting stuff here when it comes to it. He's bleeding. We go to picture-in-picture. Damn it. We come back to an X-Plex where Moxley throws you up and then you land on your back, but onto the steel stairs. Daniel Garcia looked like he regretted even doing that.
Bro, I don't even think he landed on the steel steps the way that he should have.
Yeah, he was real close to the corner.
Yeah.
Way too close to those edges. After that, we get some good transition into holds. Garcia locked in the Regal stretch at one point.
Yep.
Thing of beauty if you love technical wrestling. He had a picture-perfect pile driver, but only gets a 2 count. Garcia looks frustrated, like, what do I have to do to put this man away? And Jericho then comes down. And he's like, I'm going to provide some assistance. Jericho is trotting down to the ring. Here comes Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston is me, bro, in pain. This man comes running. Eddie Kingston looked like he was about to bust his ass. But he fell into Jericho's legs and grabbed him like, come here, motherfucker. Grabbed his legs, and he brought Jericho down, and then he just started punching him.
Yo, he fell so gracefully, bro. I don't know how else to say it.
Best fall ever. If Titus O'Neil has the worst, Eddie Kingston had the best one. Landed, grabbed Jericho, and then he just gets on top of him and keeps punching him. The best part is Moxley hits a running knee, I believe, and then the paradigm shift into the Bulldog choke. They call for the bell. The bell rings, and Moxley's looking up like, yes, I just won. Then they cut back to Kingston and Jericho. You just see Kingston still, you mother, I'll kill you, Jericho. I told you what I was going to do. And it was money. I loved how they ended the show with that. Bulldog choke. Kingston gets into the ring, and Moxley says, you make it real hard to love you, Eddie. But you know what? I love you. And they are happy, and he says it's going to be blood and guts. Jericho's happy. And then we get some confirmations for some things here that are going to be happening. We find out Athena versus Kiera Hogan will be on Rampage. Young Bucks versus the Lucha Bros. Woo! What?
That's going to be fire.
That's going to be insane. Scorpio Sky versus Dante Martin for the TNT Championship. And Adam Hangman Page versus David Finlay from New Japan. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. I'm watching Rampage this week. That sounds like a nice card.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Krispy Kreme.
So we said that Detroit's getting the big blood and guts match.
Right.
Road Rager, though, in St. Louis, Missouri. They'll be getting the hair versus hair match at Road Rager for Ortiz versus Jericho. Someone's getting clipped. Use Manscaped. Promo code EPW Show. 20% free delivery. Didn't think I was going to work that one in again, but I found a way. Guys, give us your scores in the chat. We'll get ready to head on out of here. And we'll try to end this one a little early so people can chill out. Let's see what Six saying here. Speaking of women's wrestling, I'm hearing Sasha and Naomi and the WWE have lawyered up. Oh, Derek, by the way, we forgot to mention the table spot too, where Moxley just fell back on the table.
Yeah.
It was not pretty. They were met by the I am the table.
Yes, they were. And it looked extremely painful.
Facts. Yeah, I have not read up on my wrestling news today. Stranger Things took over. and then I had to find time to work out and spend time with the intern. Daniel and Mox both main event a lot. That's true. That's what I said though. I said Garcia's got to be in top 5. I would guess that he's probably number 2.
He's got
in overall, because I think he was there before Danielson.
He's got to be.
Oh my goodness, I just called him Danielson. Love it. My apologies, Brian Danielson. I think it was Garcia's best AEW match. I would agree.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And he put on the sharpshooter, right? So bonus points. Who did Jericho call him? Red Mask Death sounds like a Batman, the animated series movie. Garcia crumbled like a sack of potatoes. X-Plex was crazy. Kingston running down the ring almost pulled a Titus O'Neil. Jericho. Hangman got the week off. Person who drops usually does. 8.5 Deanna saying for the show tonight. I'm going to go thumbs up as usual. 8 out of 10 for AEW, EPW, 11 out of 10. Thank you, Mr. Matt Lopez. I appreciate you, brother. The table did a no sell. Show was an 8.7 out of 10. EPW 10 out of 10. Hope you all have a great night. 8 out of 10. Ian says he's back. West 420. I see the clouds, bro. I see you in the clouds, bro. We're gonna get into all that, but I thought it was a solid show tonight. We got a lot to look forward to. We got Positively E saying it was fire. We're gonna have a lot of news and stuff coming up tomorrow. If you guys aren't subscribed to the audio versions, link is down below, the drum.io link. You guys can find all the ways to listen to the podcast. I might do a little quick Hell in a Cell preview. I got to be in the mood for this, but maybe we'll talk a little Cody and Seth and what's going on with all that.
Let's just hope that it's not another repeat and we don't have
the epic Seth Rollins, Bray Wyatt. You have to go back and find that review if you guys have never. Just go to that part at the end for the main event. Ian just said, I just subscribed. Thank you, Ian, for subscribing to the channel. I wish I had the alerts on here. Someone's got to yell at StreamYards. Thank you for that. PlayStation State of Play tomorrow at 6 p.m. Thank you, Matt.
Again?
Yeah. Yeah, they got another one.
Dude, how many is that?
I don't know. They don't care. They drop it now. That's why they don't do E3.
My goodness, bro. That's like 6.
Listen, guys, thank you so much for being here with Everything Pro Wrestling. We're going to get out of here a little early, trying to keep it under the hour mark for you. At least as far as the Talking Dynamite portion of this goes. But for myself and the man they call Derek, we appreciate you guys. Thank you for listening to us. And we will be back next week with another AEW Dynamite review. We are out. 1.